Hello, my beautiful Cancerian people. Welcome to your July monthly 2024 reading. In the description box down below, guys, is all the information you need to know about me, including what day of the week your readings will be getting posted on my channel. I'm really trying to stay diligent with this. I am holding myself accountable. So if you guys want to get pushed up to an earlier day, a Monday, a Tuesday, or even a Wednesday, then please hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, share, subscribe, and click on the bell. That's how you can help my channel grow. And I can't grow without your help. So let's do it, guys, together. Alrighty, for my wonderful Cancerians. Ooh, does Spirit want to talk to you? Alrighty, let's get to it. Let's clear out any energies that may still be lingering from June, because after all, it is July 3rd. And happy 4th of July, because when you guys see this reading, it will be the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July, guys. Woo! Finding peace within the chaos. Oh my gosh, big time, guys, right? Big time. Something I feel like that is like becoming a real like pain in the neck. And it's interesting because I woke up in the middle of the night with a really, really bad stiff neck. Like I literally had to get up and put a pain patch on my neck, and I've not had to do that for a very long time. And even when I first woke up this morning, it was still, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get through the day today? But you know what? It started to subside. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is just stay centered within yourself, okay? Know that this too shall pass, all right? And if you are really struggling, something is really triggering you, then look at it. Ask, why am I having this reaction? Because more times than not, guys, triggers are behaviors within ourselves that we don't like and we don't want to look at, we don't want to acknowledge, right? Being reflected back at us from another. So it's a pattern perhaps that maybe you want to look at if you're being triggered, okay? If it is something that's just causing you a lot of anxiety, get out and get grounded, okay? Um, because there is a silver lining, I feel like, around this for you, okay? So let's see, accepting life's complexities, the seduction of distraction. Okay, so maybe somebody's trying to distract you from seeing the truth about something. I don't know. Let's see. And then you have this beautiful, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise. Beautiful. You could be mentoring somebody, somebody could be mentoring you. A wish fulfillment here. You could be collaborating with somebody. Um, it's interesting because in my meditation this morning, I got all your hard work is paying off. And even through the difficult times, know that this too shall pass. You are going to meet some challenges along the way. But no, these are just things to help you overcome some small obstacles, right? And learning from those obstacles, how to avoid them going forward, right? But there is something here about collaborating with someone, a wish being fulfilled, a celebration, maybe the three birds. I just feel like the three birds is like the three of cups in this card, and it's like, your intuition is spot on this month. A lot of the signs, their intuition is going to be spot on this month. See the beauty within the chaos. Okay, that was for somebody out there. That just came in clear as day. See the beauty within the chaos. So look for that silver lining. Look for that positive in a negative, because I promise you, it is there. If you look for it, you shall find it. Okay. And then the last card is open-mindedness, perspective, nuisance, and complexity. This and that are true. There is more than one way to look at a situation, right? I do it all the time. It's like a little game I play with myself, right? I was actually, before I started doing this video, thinking about a video that I'm going to be doing on one of my social media channels, probably TikTok, and then I'll probably share it on my other ones. But, and I was like looking and thinking about the content of this video. And then I was like, okay, I have to give it another perspective to it, right? Because that's how we learn to look at things differently, right? Is by someone showing us, how do I look at this differently, right? How do I look at this differently? How do I open up my mind to see something in a different way? So, see the beauty within the situation, within the chaos, okay? Within the chaos. Even if, and I know I just heard it loud and clear from somebody, but you don't understand. How do you see it? I'm not seeing it. I'm like tired. I'm fed up. Well, those are all things to look at. I invite you to look. Why are you getting so triggered? Why is it bothering you so much? Maybe it's you've struggled for a while and you're tired of struggling. You know, well, maybe you're struggling because you just need to learn to surrender and let go. And let the universe do its thing. And you just continue moving forward. Okay, so for my lovely Cancerians, grace within the chaos. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. This and that are true. Kind of reminds me of, and it's interesting because a co-worker's daughter taught me this, and I won't ever forget it. It was when I believe I it was in the very beginnings of me starting to do my healing work. And she was a child that is she's a very gifted child. And if her mother comes across this video, she will know that I'm talking about her daughter. But her mother was in the hospital. And I had gone to go see her in the hospital. And her daughter had come in to visit her. And she had brought with her 2 pictures. And she said to me, she showed me one, and of course I praised her and said, oh my gosh, how beautiful, da da da. And then she handed me another one, which was exactly, okay, as the first one, except she colored it different colors. And she said to me, see, it's the same, but different. And it clicked. And I was like, I finally get it. I've been hearing that saying my whole life as a child growing up. It's the same but different. Okay, and like that, none of these things are, you know, which one of these things are not like the other? You know, it just clicked. So there's something in here where it's the same but different. This and that are true. There's more than one way. Some of you are going in a new direction, okay? Some of you are going to be traveling for work. Some of you are going in a totally new direction regarding work, what it is maybe you're wanting to create for yourself. Someone could be also traveling towards you, okay, with an apology, wanting to really dedicate the time and effort to make this relationship grow, okay, to bring you this opportunity. It's an ending of a very trying time for you, okay, which is why you are getting, I feel, the card grace within the chaos. This may bring up a lot of feelings for you, and that's okay. Look at those feelings. It's time to acknowledge them because that's where the peace comes from. That's where the beauty comes from. Your story is true, their story may be true. And together, maybe you both are saying the same thing, but in different ways. This and that are the same. I'm feeling that for somebody out there. Okay? Spirit is shining the light for you on those that may be envious of you. You may feel like you're competing with. You may feel that you are out of the league, or this person feels like they may be out of your league. That's not the case. Okay? That's not the case. Spirit wants you to know that is the furthest from the truth. Okay? You have what it takes. You have what it takes to create this path that you're wanting to create for yourself, no matter what your age is. We're not ever too old, right, to learn lessons. We are not ever too old to change our course, right? We're not ever too old to see the truth, our own truth, okay? And there's something here about that. Spirit is really, it's like a glimmer of hope. You're finally feeling like, you know, there's just one little adjustment. And I feel like that one little adjustment is, it's the same but different. So this could be the same type of job, right? You love doing, you just don't like doing it with the company that you're at. So you're finding the perfect company that fits you for the type of work that you enjoy doing. Okay? Same work, different company, better atmosphere, less chaos. Okay? If this is in relations to a relationship, right? Same person, but things will be done differently this time. The work will be put into the relationship this time. The ending of the difficult cycle will finally come to that close because this person is determined. You're determined. Look at this, 10-10. Endings and beginnings. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. The whale goes deep. The whale goes deep. It's funny because sometimes I look at this. Yeah, see? It's shining a light on something that you want. Okay. I don't want to use the word need because we all have free will, right? We all have freedom of choice. Spirit just brings to us what it is, and then we can choose to say, all right, I'm willing to look at it. I'm willing to sit in the emotions. I'm willing to allow myself to feel so that I can reveal and heal, okay? There is a healing around this, okay? There is a healing around this. And all I'm doing right now, guys, if you're wondering, is I'm just clearing, holding sacred space, clearing, holding sacred space for you. Okay, sending this all positive, positive, positive. Okay. Spirit is shining a light on something that has to do with dedication and hard work. Okay. Sometimes I feel, and this is going by my own experience, and part of my channel is sharing my experiences with you so that maybe you can relate to them, understand, and be like, oh wow, that's I'm going through that. I can relate to that. Thank you for sharing. I understand. Okay. Spirit shines a light on things within us, okay, that we need to work on. A pattern, right? A behavior, um, a hurt, right? Whatever it may be. And by shining that light on it and being willing to look at it does nothing more but give us even more power, because it's another shift, it's another change, it's in alignment. Okay? So if you think of it as every time I allow spirit to shine a light on the shadow within me, and I look at it and I allow myself to feel it, right? Feel it, reveal it, feel it, heal it, I can change. I can change a behavior. I can change the way I address people. I can change the way I dedicate myself to my work. I can change, I can change, I can change. And when you do that, I become more in alignment, in alignment, in alignment. Try maybe looking at it that way, because you have what it takes. If you stay dedicated to your practice, to your work, to your relationship, right? It all takes work. And I think sometimes we get lost in not the fantasies so much of more of like what we were taught and raised to believe, right? You're born, you grow up, you get married, you have kids, you live happily ever after. Well, they don't tell you everything that happens in between, right? It takes hard work, it takes dedication, it takes compromise, it takes selfishness, less, not selfish, it takes not being selfish. It takes not having the ego lead the way. It's a lot. It's work. It's work, Cancer, right? No matter what, it's work. But it's through that dedication and through that work that things can become easier, right? We can find the beauty within the chaos. So, advice for my Cancerians. Advice for my Cancerians. Maybe someone out there is having a hard time making a decision on changing companies, because maybe, you know, with every place you work, there are good people and there are people that you don't get along with, right? I don't want to call them bad people. They're just, you have different views, you have different ideas, you have different characteristics, you're on different paths, right? Whatever it may be, you're just not in alignment with each other, and that is okay, right? And maybe you don't want to leave something behind, okay? Maybe you don't want to leave something behind. I invite you to look at it better. I mean, look at it differently. Same job, maybe different state, maybe a warmer state, maybe a house by the ocean, maybe a different country, maybe half and half. Look at the positive, because where you're going is better than where you're at. Seek the answers, okay? During these emotional times, Seek the answers. And then you'll be ready to take action. Proudly. I mean, look at that boar, right? He's kind of prancing along. He's proudly going in the direction he wants to. He allows himself to feel the emotions of leaving maybe something behind, right? Whether it's an old pattern, whether it's a person, whether it's coworkers. But then feeling free and prancing forward. Feeling free. And in gratitude. Going towards something better. It just confirmed what I said before I pulled the cards. It's okay. Spirit wants you to know it is okay. Because where you're heading is much better than where you're at right now. So embrace the road ahead. Because it's a wondrous one. As always, my beautiful Cancerians, if this resonated for you, please hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, share, subscribe, click on the bell. I can't grow without you. As always, guys, you are the water to my seeds. Love, light, and blessings. Be well.